Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to the second leg of this meeting. Let's see if others are going to join now. We need everybody to be on the call now. Okay. Let's begin. We can't wait for anyone. Let's begin. I'm going to share my screen right now, and I'm going to go straight to the point. Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen. Start broadcast. Okay, guys. First of all, I want everybody to sell Jump 50 index. Yes, sell Jump 50 index right now. Price has broken the lower trend line for a retest. Put your stop loss at somewhere here at 33490. Yes, 33490. Sell Jump 50 index. Take your profit at 311 or 31219. Everybody, please sell Jump 50 index now. Put your stop loss at 33 somewhere here, maybe 33190 or 33100 or 33500. Put your stop loss within that area and take your TP here at 31255. The lowest lot size for Jump 50 index is 0.01. Yeah, so you can open the lowest lot size or you can open 0.0 to just use risk management properly and make the most out of this trade. Everybody make the most out of this trade. This trade is going to do well. That's just one. Okay. Yeah, so let me see. Someone said you can't hear me. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? If you can hear me, let me know. Respond in the chat box. If you can hear me, respond in the chat box. If you can hear me, respond in the chat box. Let me know. All right, great. All right, yeah, so I've given you one on Jump 50 index. So yeah, we're going to talk about Volatility 50 index and then Volatility 100 index, and then we're going to end this call for this time. Yeah, for Volatility 50 index, this is what I have in mind for it. I want you guys to have this set up currently on your charts. On daily time frame, please do this trend line. Price is bearish, overall bearish trend on daily time frame. If you have the blueprint, you know what I'm talking about. It's an overall bearish market on daily time frame. Yes. So we're looking to sell, right? Yeah, we're looking to sell. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting price was so close, but I don't know if I doubt it. The sell is going to continue. It has to come and touch this line. So price was so close to touching the upper trend line, expecting a big sell here. Yeah, so price was so close to it. So I'm expecting, this is what I'm expecting actually. I'm expecting that, I drew my trend here. This is the H1 time frame. Yeah. So I'm expecting that price is going to touch the lower trend and then push upward for a buy. And then when it buys, it's going to touch the upper trend line and then fall. Yes, so this is what I see. let me go to H4. Yeah, so this is what I see. This is what I see on V50 currently. But nonetheless, if price breaks this trend on H1, if we see a break here, then the sell continuation is confirmed. So lovers of V50, you need to follow this setup properly. If you see a break of this trend on H1, then the sell continuation is confirmed. V50 has the potential to sell throughout this year. And I'm not even kidding. You know, that's what I said about Volatility 75 last year. Volatility 75 last year sold from March. Yeah, it got to the highest high around March, April, thereabout, and sold from that time till November, till the end of November. It was a long sell, and I said it, and I said when the buy was actually going to begin. So V50 has the potential to sell throughout this year. So now is the best time to invest. Now is the best time to make the most out of this trade. So I've given you the possible case scenario. So you should have this setup drawn on your chart. So immediately you open your chart, you know exactly what to do, and you know exactly what to expect. So on H1, if price should break this lower trend line that I've drawn here on H1, then we are going to sell. Don't even hesitate, sell it. If price should, and if you should see more bearish momentum, sell it. That means the sell confirmation has begun. That means it has actually started selling. But if it gets to this trend line and then starts buying, that means price is going back up to the this upper trend line here on H4 on D1. That means price is going back there, and then price is going to fall from there. In fact, that's what I expect, and that's what I want. That's what I think it should do. So you have two case scenarios, and these are the two likely things that can only occur currently on V50. So lovers of V50, you need to follow this perfectly. You need to follow this setup perfectly. The lowest lot size on V50, 3.0. Why we close TP? Because the potential TP on this trade, where's my weekly time frame? Let me show you. The potential TP on this trade is heavy. We can literally take TP at 90,000. We can take TP somewhere here. Let's say 99 or 100, 100.0. Or here, 135. So we'll be selling from 193 to 135. But I doubt, we can actually take TP somewhere here, 100.0. It can continue falling even to 75, even to 80. As you can see the lower trend line on, you can see this trend line on weekly time frame. You can see price is following the trend line, a sell trend line, a bearish trend line. So we're expecting price, price bought. Where's my arrow? Let me get my direction. Price bought here and then fell, touched the lower trend line, bought again and then fell or didn't touch this place. But the fact that it has respected it twice here, meaning that the next possible place that price is likely to fall to will be somewhere here. So this is actually the potential TP, and that's around 75. And price has the chance to even break it and keep falling. Because V50, as you can see, since V50 started, since the history of price here on V50, price has been falling. So V50 is an overall sell market. So price can literally create breakthrough maybe the end of this year and even continuation of next year. Price can actually break through 75 and keep falling like V75 1S, and keep falling and creating more new lower lows. So it's a very, very heavy trade. It has very high potential. I don't want you to miss it. So I've given you the two possible scenarios for V50, and those are the things that are likely to occur. It's either you sell it after it breaks, that's only after it breaks this lower trend line. Only after it breaks this lower trend line here, that's when you should sell. And you see that it's really falling. So if V50 falls tomorrow, sell it. This is just the summary of everything I'm saying for Volatility 50 Index. If Volatility 50 Index falls tomorrow, join the trend and sell it. If volatility 50 index falls tomorrow, join the trend and sell it. But if it's buying, that means it's going back. It's going back to touch. That means it's going back to touch this trend line and then fall from there. So this, I deleted this off. So these are the important moves that will occur on V50. I hope you understand what I just said. Yeah, I don't want to waste too much time. I think I'm working on something. So let me volatility 100 index. Yes, I thought we were going to talk about this pair. Volatility 100 index is given so much bearish strength, but what I expect I remember last year on volatility 75 index. As a matter of fact, I think volatility 100 index is doing what volatility 75 did last year on price. On volatility 75 index, price got to the lower trend line, the overall lower trend line on weekly time frame, because of course, volatility 75 index is an overall bullish market. Volatility 100 also is an overall bullish market. Why? Because it represents 100% market volatility. And volatility indices reflect real world market prices. So price have to be bullish on volatility 100, except the entire world is crashing, except the entire world prices is crashing 100%. And since the entire world price is not crashing 100%, volatility 100 can never become a bear's market. It's just like Nasdaq 100. Nasdaq 100 is a bullish market. It will continue to go up. And so volatility 100 is reflecting real world market prices. In fact, all volatility indices reflect real world market prices. But volatility 100 reflects 100% market volatility. So 100% market volatility has to be bullish. It cannot be bearish, except there's a global crash, a global shutdown, which cannot occur. So we know fully well that we are always looking to buy volatility 100 index. That's for long-term trades, except you are scalping to make few bucks on selling. So you know fully well that you're looking to buy. But then this is what I believe, because I've been seeing so much bearish momentum on weekly time frame. So I think price actually has the chance to fall back to this trend. It did the same thing on V75 last year. When the buy started on volatility 75, it got to the neckline and started falling. And when it fell, it came to create a double bottom and also a touch of trend line. And then the buy increased drastically. As a matter of fact, that was where Sam, my friend, I don't know if he's on this call currently, but that was where Sam made $6,000 from $38, because I told him what price was going to do ahead of time. I didn't give him the signal. No, he already knew what to do because I told him already before time. So he was already looking towards it. He was already expecting that particular move, and then he made the most out of it. So I'm telling you now what volatility 100 is likely to do. In fact, what it could do. If price falls back to the trend line, I want you to have this trend on your chart. If price falls back to the trend line, do not hesitate to buy. So you are buying somewhere around 7,000, and then you are taking TP at about 20,000 here. And then this TP also has the chance to break through and continue pushing upward. So price has the capacity to break this current resistance and keep pushing upward. So you'll be buying, and of course, you know how volatile volatility 100 is. The lowest lot of 0.2, if you buy from 7,000 and you take TP at 20,000, you could make about $4,000 per position on a single entry. That's the lowest lot size, can produce you at least $4,000 on one entry when you take TP at about 20,000. This is weekly time frame to show you how strong this pair is. So do not underestimate it. those who love Volatility 100 index should look out for it. This pair is going to buy. But if it doesn't get to the trend line, there's also another trend on the H1 and H4, of course. Let me show you. And this is it here. And price broke through the trend line. Price broke through the trend line and started ranging and all that stuff. But then, as you can see, price broke through. That means it still has chance to fall. The fact that price broke through the trend line, I think today, that means price still has chance to fall and come back to the trend, to this point. But if it does not, this is what you will do. You will do exactly what happened on V10S. And what happened? Once price break this H1, H4 time frame upward, once you see there's a break, so you need to draw this trend line so you know what I'm talking about. This is your confirmation. So once you see that price has broken through this upper trend line, then you know that the buy is confirmed. And you see bullish momentum, as you can see in Volatility 10-1S index. That's what they call bullish momentum. And so once price breaks through that trend line, what do? You have to buy. So you buy massive. Then that's when the buy is confirmed. Now, all these moves I'm giving you are not for scalps. They are big moves. And of course, you know me, I don't trade small moves. I don't like it. I trade only major moves. I trade origin moves. And that's why I know how to grow small accounts. Small accounts are not for middle trades. They are not for scalps. Okay, fine, you can scalp with it, but they're not for middle trades. They are for origin trades that you take in the origin, and then you will hold it. So you'll be seeing someone taking account from $38 to $6,000, or $20 to $1,500, $2,000. The previous sale on V50, I took $20. That was when the sale started on new W1 time frame. I took $20 to about $2,000. That's because I entered from origin and I entered sniper. So you know the kind of moves I take are big moves. I do not struggle to take middle trades. I take big moves because I like to grow small accounts. Even though, of course, I can fund any amount, but I like to grow small accounts. I don't like to risk all I have into the market, and I like to withdraw. So that's why I'm showing you this. So on the V100, this is the possible move. Once price should break it upward, look out for it. Know that the buy has started just the way it started for Volatility 10-1S index today. But if it doesn't happen and price keeps falling, you know fully well where price is going to. So if V100 is falling tomorrow, you know that scalpers can sell, because now you know where V100 is selling to. So you can sell, and then it's going to come and touch this trend line. And then when it touches the trend line, then you know where the buy will begin from. So price will touch the trend line and begin to buy. That's exactly what happened on Volatility 75 index. The reason why I do not joke with trends, there are many more moves on price action. There are many more broad in-depth price action techniques. But I just use this because this is what I see that many of my people, you guys, can relate to and can understand easily. There are many setups on price action. You have the ascending triangle, the descending triangle, you have the double bottom, the double top, the inverse head and shoulder, the head and shoulder, candlestick chart patterns. There are many, and they're in my head. And those are the patterns I use to take, of course, maybe some scalping trades. But if you really want to take the big moves, you have to follow the trend. Why? Because even in the physical, when you get to the marketplace, this is the financial market, this is the index market. When you get to the marketplace in the physical, you are either going for three different things. Number one, you're either going to buy a product, or you are selling a product, or you are negotiating the price of a product, whether you are a buyer or you are a seller. So when you are buying a product, you can say you are bullish in the market. When you are selling the product, you can say you are bearish in the market. And when you are still negotiating the price of a product, either as a buyer or seller, you can say you are consolidating, awaiting a breakout. So your breakout is your point of decision. Your breakout is the point of, okay, we finally negotiated the price. This is the price I want to buy it. So that's the breakout in a physical marketplace. And that's why it's important to understand that trends encompass everything about synthetic indices. Price responds to trend more than anything else in currency. I've been trading currency pairs for years before I came to indices, so I know what I'm saying. So do not underestimate trends. Trends are very important because number one, it makes the entry clear for you. You'll be able to find clearer entries on smaller time frame, and that's the way you take sniper trades with trends. You can only take sniper entries with trends and major moves. So those are the ways you take sniper entries. Those are the best ways to grow small accounts. And the trend will give you direction, whether price is buying or selling, whether there has been a break. You do not underestimate trends. It's very important. So I've told you what will happen on Volatility 100 index, and I've told you what will happen on Volatility 50 index, and I've told you earlier today we spoke about Volatility 10-1S index. Yes, we spoke about Volatility 10-1S index, and I told you price has broken it entirely. Now, I'm not too sure whether price is going to pull back, but I think it's going to pull back very definitely because the bulls are getting weak. So I think it's going to pull back, but the pullback, I'm not too sure it's going to last, but it's going to last for a long while because the bulls are very strong currently on Volatility 10-1S index. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to post the setup again to you guys in the group. I'll see the reaction of price tomorrow, and then post the setup again for you to see in the group. But definitely, I still believe that price is going to respect this trend line. It's going to come, even if it's not going to touch the trend line, this upper trend line. Let me show you what I mean. Even if it's not going to touch this upper trend line, it's going to come close to it, respond to that area before pushing upward again. So there will still be a major pullback on Volatility 10-1S index. Nonetheless, if you have big accounts that can hold the trade, just buy it because price is going to buy on Volatility 10-1S index. It's going to be a long ride. So if you have big accounts, you can open a small lot to smallest lot and just buy it and go to sleep. You're investing. So price is going to have a long ride on Volatility 10-1S index. So you will know fully well that you are at peace on that pair. And then the last one I gave to you was Jump 50 index. I hope you are in this trade. It's already in profit. I told you to sell Jump 50 index. It's already in profit. This trade is going to do well and it's going to fall. Jump 50 is going to fall for a while. It's going to fall, so don't miss it. No, cancel. It's going to fall for a while, so don't miss it. Sell it and hold it. That's the signal I have for you for this night. And then I've given you the major moves that you need to know for this space. You guys are dear to me because you saw value in what I do, and then you chose to get involved or get part of what I do. So you are dear to me, and you know fully well that I respond to every one of you, especially privately. And I'm always fast in my responses. I do not joke with. I take you to heart more than anybody, more than anything. I do not joke with my work, and that's why I put together this mentorship so that I can see you win. I want to see screenshots of profit. Yes, I want to see screenshots of profit in my DM within the next couple of days and a couple of weeks. I want you to take responsibility. Nobody makes profit than those who can take responsibility for themselves. You shouldn't be babysitted, but especially those who are coming in newly. Of course, I babysit those who are coming in newly and answer you fast. But many of you here will be with me for 3 years, 4 years plus. I know many of you on this call have been here since I started. So I want you to follow fully what I've told you. I want you to make money from these pairs. These pairs are very important. That's why I put this call for only you guys. These pairs are very important. They are long trades. They are investment trades. Make the most out of these pairs. They are long investment trades. You can make thousands and thousands of dollars from these pairs. These pairs can last more than 2-3 months. Make money from it. I hold investment pairs, investment trades. I'm currently holding V50 from the sell. It started. I'm holding it till the year ends. So I want you to also be in it. Volatility 100. Once Volatility 100 buy should start. See, don't even miss it. Don't miss it. I wouldn't want to text you or send you a DM and ask if you're in the trade, or ask you for your profit, to send me a screenshot of your profit so I can brag with you in the free channel. I wouldn't want to ask you for that and you tell me you're not in the trade or you missed it. It's painful. Those who know me well, you know that it's painful. I don't like it. So you need to take responsibility. Do not miss volatility 100 once that buy starts. It's going to be heavy and it's going to be extremely profitable. Even if you have $20 and you open the lowest lot size 0.2, you'll be making about $4,000 from $20, and it's entirely worth the wait. If you open that account on there, you just open one new synthetic account, fund $20 on your MT5, and then make $4,000 plus from $20. Leave the account there to continue piling up. Then you close after many months. Then if you still feel like trading daily, open another MT5 account and you can fund another amount and just keep trading that daily, scalping with that other one, knowing fully well that you have another account that is an investment to you. I'm giving you this cheat code, this investment cheat code. I want you to take trading as a business, as a career, as an investment. So you won't wake up daily and then you're finding it difficult to enter the market. Meanwhile, you closed your original entry that would have been piling profits for you. You understand? So I want you to just keep being there, keep being in the market. Fund a particular amount, open an investment account for these pairs. These are the ways I make money. I hold trades. I love to hold trades. So these pairs I've given to you, V50, V10, apart from jump 50, I told you where to take TP already. But V50, V100, V10S are long trades. They are long trades and you can make a lot of money from it. Do not disappoint. So I hope you guys understand and you've gotten value from these calls that we've had today. If you understand and you are excited, please let me see a fire emoji in the chat box. If you understand and you're excited, let me see a fire emoji in the chat box. If you also have any question, please let me know. Just type it out. If you have any question, let me know. Type it out. Let's deal with them right here, right now. I have just about 10 minutes in the call. So if you have questions, let's deal with them right here, right now. If not, you can just send me a DM and then I'm going to respond to you in the DM. You send me a DM and I'm going to respond to you in the DM so we can discuss about whatever question you have. So I hope you guys are good. I hope you understand everything I have said. I want you to make money. All right, thank you for attending this call this night and have a blissful night rest. Good night.